Right, okay, welcome back. Now, I did say on my last video that I don't generally, as you know, do openings or boxes, but I just happen to have another one that does need doing, so I'm going to do it. Now, I know what this is. I've been waiting for this for a few days. Very excited about it. It's all to do with going along with the collection that I'm building up. I'm trying to build up a collection of CBs. Now, I've already got a lot of CBs, base units and handhelds, but I'm specifically after the old Tandy ones, the old Tandy handheld CB radios. I've got some of the 40 channels. There's still more 40 channels out there that I want to get hold of, but I've got a few, and I'll show you those. I'll do probably a video on all of those. And also they've got the 2-channel ones as well. And this is all part of going towards the sort of collection that I have. Now, it does say that these are working. I think there's one with a dodgy aerial, but I've already got one of these, which yeah. So this is the one with the dodgy aerial. I've already have one of these, which I'm going to use as a donor. So these are going to be stripped down because they're in quite a dirty state. The 2-channel, typical Tandy. You got power and charger. Makes a change. Normally those sockets are on this side of the radio. Metal for grounding. It's got a test button there. Not in bad condition really, apart from the dirt, which is to be expected. Let me just close that out of the way, and we'll have a closer look. So yeah, so here we are, a realistic Citizens Band transceiver, 27801. So it's 1.5 watts. This is a TRC-1002. It's a 2-channel, so you can't change the power. So it's fixed power. It's 1.5 watts. It'd be interesting to see what they actually are now. The main thing is they're pretty much complete. So what that means is once I've cleaned these up and put these through the dishwasher, they'll look quite smart. This one I've got an aerial to replace, so that one can be exchanged, and then we'll just see what happens with the rest. See whether I need to clean any other contacts. Normally you get a lot of dust and muck behind the squelch to the volume, and the PTT as well. I've had one radio, in fact, that the build-up of muck in the PTT was so bad that it would eventually transmit, but it wouldn't transmit any audio, and that's because a part of that PTT is the switch to the microphone. So it took a lot of cleaning, but it did eventually work. So I'm very happy to introduce these to my collection. I'm not going to. Well, I could do a quick test on them now. I suppose that might just about lead over. And the power. Oh, that's a good sign. We've got dodgy squelch. I think probably only channel A's working these, don't they? I think if I remember rightly, it only comes with one channel, one crystal. And with Tandy, you're able to buy the separate crystal of your choice by yourself, which would be channel B. So I've got a feeling channel A is the only channel that works, and channel B doesn't. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Answers in the comments below. But that seems to be working so far. On receive, let's have a look at this one. Right, okay. So yeah, that one again seems to be working. Switches need a clean inside, especially on that one. But, well, I was knocked over. But apart from that, feeling quite positive. Okay, right, let me go and sort these out, and I'll catch you in a bit. Right, what I'm going to do now, I think, is to have a quick look inside and see what we can do. I probably need a better set of screwdrivers, to be fair. So I think what I'm going to do with these now is just to open them straight up, strip them down, excuse me, and then potentially put them straight into the dishwasher for a good clean. It doesn't look like it's been tampered with too much inside, which is always good. You're probably thinking and saying to yourself, well, why not test them, make sure they work before you put them in the dishwasher to clean them? Well, the reason is I'm going to keep them anyway, regardless of whether they work or not. But and I just want them cleaner for storage, if nothing else. So either way, working or not, let's give them a good clean before we start trying them out. Out of all the radios that I've played with and opened up and used, the realistic, the old Tandy ones, Radio Shack, do seem to be some of the better radios that I've had. I've always been impressed with the quality of them. So there's no real reason why these shouldn't work. That's just pulling off nicely. There we go, that's one off. And the contacts, like I say, on these switches can be quite easily cleaned anyway. Look at that, amazing. Those can stay intact. Just be careful not to snap any wires off. That's that out. Okay, so the microphone just unscrews with this little cover on. I like that. This is nice to see. The microphone here is being kind of pushed into the foam, so there's foam surrounding the microphone element. That's a nice touch. It does help with the audio quality. Right, let's just get rid of some of this glue that's holding that in. You can't just unplug these, unfortunately. These are soldered in. But nonetheless, it's not a difficult job just to unsolder. I shall have to go get my soldering iron now to do the speaker, because I don't think that speaker is going to come off. That's pretty well glued in. Although saying that, it's going to have to come off, so might as well just rip it off. Right, okay, so you get the general gist. I'm going to pick away at the glue on the speaker and on this. Same as here, and then that'll be going to the dishwasher. Going to do the same with that radio. So watch out for my next video where you'll see me having these hopefully back together and working. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later on.